Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Mind Body Blend. This is our last class in the month of October where we're focusing on endurance. So this is muscular endurance for the upper body, lower body, and the abdominals. But sometimes it also is mental endurance, being able to stay mindful in each one of the exercises, not to let the thoughts go off to the side, but mentally endure the training as well. And of course, that doesn't mean you can't take breaks when you need to. Please listen to your body and do that as well. I have my chair, which duplicates as a ballet bar for some of the bar work that we'll be doing today for balancing. I also have a couple different pairs of hand weights and then maybe some padding for the knees as we go down onto the mat. So let's begin with our Tai Chi based warm up in Wide Wu Chi. And Wide Wu Chi is your width of comfort with your feet. So some of you might be a little wider, just having that nice wide base. Some might be in a little bit closer. So I just want you to find a comfortable distance of your feet. And you're slightly turning your toes out, and the kneecaps follow that direction of the feet. And we'll take a nice inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend over to the right side. And breathe in, and let the arms flow down. Inhale, up. Exhale, left, stretch, and breathe in, and exhale down. Do one more each side. The goal of our warm-up, of course, is to get the blood flowing to the muscles, get the mind and the body connected, kind of centering, grounding, checking in on your body, noticing how you feel today. All right, little cloud hands. The right hand comes across. We start to rotate. And then the left hand comes across. There's a lot of variations of cloud hands in Tai Chi. So you can decide if you'd like to turn your palms toward your body or down toward the floor. And we're breathing. So as the right arm comes across, the left arm sweeps underneath. You can barely hear me, Linda. Check, check, check. Thank you. I'm going to bring my little speaker closer to my microphone. Let me know if that sounds a little bit better. Okay, so as the right hand comes across, the left arm sweeps underneath. And then we switch. And we rotate, looking over the shoulder. So our arms are doing a little bit of a circular action, one at a time. Knees are soft. We'll take one more each side in our cloud hands. And then a little change. The right arm comes up as the left comes underneath. And we switch. So essentially our arms are doing opposing circular action. Then we add a bend of the knee. So as we move to the right knee bends. And to the left knee bends. We're still rotating the body, one side and then the other. And you're going at your own pace today, finding a rhythm with the breath. Now let's do one of each on each side. So we have basic cloud hand and switch. And sweep up. And switch. Basic cloud hand, slow. And reach. 2 more of each on each side, checking in to see how your knees are feeling, your shoulders, your spine. 1 more each side. Oh, I just looked out the window and there's an albino squirrel out there playing. So cute. He's so snow white. All right, come to the center. Let the palms float up and float down and sink into the legs. Inhale and exhale. It's up to you how low you go into this squat. Let's take 2 more. Now pull the palms back, make slight fists, then press forward with flat palms. Inhale, pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, press away. Find your core muscles. Breathe deep into the belly. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Exhale, contract the chest muscles and the triceps. And last one. Now we'll shift the body weight over to this right knee, straighten the left leg, pick up your toes, take a little stretch right through your inner thighs, your hamstrings. And then we'll stay low as we glide over to the other side. Pick up the toes and stretch. Then glide right to the center, standing cat stretch. So curve your back, look down towards your belly. Standing cow pose. Drop the belly down, lift the tailbone, extend the heart forward. And again, cat. And cow. 1 more of each. Round the back, curve, tuck the tailbone. Then flatten the back and extend the spine forward. And we'll rotate over the right shoulder. Come back through the center. Rotate over the left shoulder. Legs are stable. Come back through the center, press the legs and inhale, 5-pointed star. And exhale the arms down. All right, I'm using my chair for balance here as we come into first position. So the toes are turned out in first. The arms here are first as well. When I step out to the side, the feet is second position. When I open my arms, the feet are second position as well. So let's close to first, open to second. Close to first, open to second. Heels touch, toes are turned out. Now add a plie in second. We go down and close, down and close. So I want you to find a pace that feels comfortable and yet will get your heart rate up a little bit. And out and close, out and close. Inhale, exhale. Each time you close your legs together, zip up your inner thighs. Now we're not holding hand weights here, but you're going to start to feel some fatigue in the shoulders as we're working some endurance here. You could certainly pick up very light hand weights with this, but we're doing a lot of repetitions. It's out, together, out. Now, if arms get tired, this is a low first position, so we can open and close low. There's a softness through your elbows. Arms aren't all the way straight, and there's a little curve there. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now add on a side leg raise right here. Lift and close. Out. Lift and close. On the side leg raise, arms lift to 5th position and close. Now, if you can pick up your pace a little bit now that you have the sequence, starting to work that endurance. We're feeling it in the standing leg, your right side that never unloads from the floor. Feeling it in your hips. 5 more. 4. I'm feeling those shoulders. 3. 2. Last one. And close. Relax your arms. Using your chair for balance if you need. Coming up on the balls of the toes and lowering down. Now your arm can be low first position, regular first. It can open to second, or you can bring it all the way up. Now pick up the pace at a pace that feels comfortable for you and yet challenging. Up, up. Find a good, long, tall posture. Squeeze your inner thighs. Really tighten the quadricep muscles. Slightly squeeze the gluteals. Really building strength in your lower legs. 8, 7, 6. Find your core muscles, engage. Hold it up. Stay relevate up on the balls of your feet. And we come down into a plie and rise back up. Good. So we're going straight down like there's a pole going along our spine. We're just gliding straight down the pole. It's up to you how big you make this movement. You can go deep or just make it small. We have 2 more. 1 more. And drop the heels down. Take this left foot to 3rd position so my heel comes to the instep of my right leg. Développé, knee, extend, knee, and down. Now maybe try letting go of the chair as you do this exercise. I have a turnout here in my thigh, so I'm rolling my thigh and my kneecap is turned out slightly to the side. 2 more. 1 more. Pick it up, extend, hold. We tap the floor and lift, tap, lift. Now try to keep this leg really straight if you can, but if you need to slightly bend it, that's fine. Abs really engaged here. Let's do small ones at the top. Lift, lift, lift. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close in and relax. I'm going to move my chair to the other side as we begin this sequence. From first position, arms can be low or here. Just step out to second, close to first. Step and close. When you are ready, add a plie, any amount, down and up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now notice the difference you're feeling in your right leg and your left leg as we've challenged some endurance on the other side. Shoulders are tired, arms can go low. Out, together. Find a pace that works for you. Maybe speed it up, getting the heart rate elevated, or go slower and very mindful. Nice job. Open, close, open, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add a side leg raise. Lift and close back to first position. Working that outer thigh. Layering on with the arms. Open and lift to fifth position. Take it out and lift. Choose your pace. Breathe. 10, 9. Find your core. Really engage that transverse abdominis. 6, 5. Almost there, but take breaks if you need. 1 more together. Close to first. Use your chair for balance here. We releve. Up, down, up, down. Arm can be low. First position, second, or up. Choose a good posture. Really zip everything up nice and tight. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Maybe pick up the pace. Up, up, up. You choose. Going for endurance in the lower leg, the calf muscle. Good range of motion. Just a few more. Check your posture one more time. Take it up and hold. Let's go down, bending the knees, plie, and rise. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Can you take it a little deeper? Try to find your edge here with your range of motion. I'm just showing an option for the arm. You can keep it a little lower. 4 more. Really squeeze the inner thighs all the way at the top. 1 more. Drop those heels down. Take the right heel to third position. So we have a slight stagger, but we're still turned out. Développé right leg. Knee, extend. Close down. Now remember, we're rotated out, so your right kneecap is slightly pointing out to the side as you extend that leg. Firing through the inner thigh. And we're pointing the toe if you feel comfortable extending in a nice long line. Good. 2 more. Last one, we hold out extended, tap and lift. Down, up, down, up. This can be low. You can stay right here in a range that feels okay for your body. Now, small ones at the top. Lift, lift, lift. Keep rolling that thigh outward. Shoulders back, abs zipped up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Great job. It's time for weights. So you can move your chair out of the way. Light weights. I'm taking 3-pounders here for this sequence of exercises. Bring your feet either tight together or hips distance apart. Arms are by your side, palms facing your thighs. Sit into squat as you reach the arms forward and come up. I'll give you a little side view. Hips go back, arms forward and up. We're working the shoulders as we lift the arms, but they're not coming up really high. So you'll notice my weights are below the height of my shoulders. You can also make this a bicep curl if that feels better for your body, and take your shoulders out of the exercise. Now, maybe pick up the pace just a little bit as long as you're still in control. Inhale down, exhale up. Working quads, glutes, shoulders, core is your stabilizer. Now take it down into that position and hold. Isometric work, there's no movement. Now with the arms, we'll go up and hold, partway down, up and hold, and down, up and hold, down. Up, hold, hold, down, up, hold, down. Not a big movement. 4, 3, 2, little tiny arm pulses, just a couple of inches. Up, up, up. Scoop the abs in, maybe sink a little lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and go back down. Oh, just when you thought I was going to give you a rest. But it does feel like a rest for those shoulders because we get to drop the arms all the way down each time. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Take it down and hold it just like we were before. Stay here, no movement. Now this time, bring your arms only back behind your body as far as you can reach. The legs and the core didn't change. Up and hold, down, up and hold, down, up and hold. So now we're getting the backs of the shoulders. If your weights are too heavy to do this, bend your elbows, up and hold, down, up and hold. It really does help to shorten the lever. Tiny pulses at the top, up, up. Really tiny. Tiny is the key word. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms, come up, and then go back down with the arms to the front. This will finish out this sequence here. 2 more. Last one. And we're up. Stand on your right foot for balance. Tap your left foot out to the side. Now you can keep your big toe on the floor, or you can lift your leg up. Find your balance here. Bring the weights in front of you, and we bend the elbows about halfway. Little upright rows at the top. It's up and hold, down, up and hold. Shoulder work, little bit of biceps, upper trapezius, and balance. Tiny pulses, up, up, up. So I'm never releasing all the way down if possible. This is our endurance here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms all the way down. Shift your body weight over into your left foot. Tap your right big toe, or take your foot off the mat. Now you can repeat the upright rows again, or if you feel comfortable coming to overhead presses, we'll go halfway up, down, halfway up and hold, and down. So I'm working in a really small range of motion with a little pause, hesitate, and down, hesitate, and down, 4, and down, 3, and down, 2, and 1. Small pulses, mid-range, up, up, up. Remember that upright row we did before? That's okay to do as well. Notice the endurance in your standing ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that foot down, lower the arms. Take a breath. Take your feet nice and wide. Turn the toes out. Bring the weights right to your chest. Come down into your squat. Drop, drop. Now bring your arms forward to about 90 degrees and start to do a small little flutter with the arms. Alternating. Up, down, up, down. Abs are really zipped up. Endurance of the arms and legs. Now you can take the arms out forward a little bit more and make this more about your shoulders. Stay in a safe range for you. Keep breathing. Mental endurance as well as physical. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms in and rise up out of the legs. Relax. Roll the shoulders. Beautiful. All right, come back to your squat. You can do the same thing as we did before, or your arms come up. Bend your elbows about halfway. Just pulse the legs. Pulse. Pulse. Now your arms are going to go little opposites. Little opposites, just like we did with the biceps. Mid-range, so your arms never completely straighten. Zip up the core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights back to your chest. Stand up out of the legs and relax. Okay, we're coming down to hands and knees. You'll need your light hand weights with you. Padding for your knees. if you need that on your sticky mat. All right, we've got some tricep kickbacks. So from your hands and knees, take your weight into your right hand. Bring your elbow up, level with your hip. Elbows bent about 90 degrees. We straighten and bend. Make sure the arm doesn't swing forward. Now make this range of motion a tiny bit at the top. A little bend, straighten, bend. Left leg extends back as we hold spinal balance. Straighten, bend. The only thing moving is my elbow joint on that right arm, and it's teeny tiny movement. Zip up your core. Just a few more on this side. Endurance. Keep the breath moving. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Excellent. Switch that weight to the other side. I'm going to do a quick little spin around so you can see the loaded arm. Left elbow up. We'll start slow with a bigger range of motion. So we go straighten, bend to about 90 degrees. Straighten and bend. Just 2 more at this range of motion. Now we'll make it smaller and a little quicker. Up, part way down. Up, part way down. Right leg extends back. We hold it in that position. Level off your hips. Good head alignment. Up, part way down. Ooh, feel that endurance in your tricep, the back of the shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that weight down. Ooh, take a little child's pose. Just relax the arms and take a couple of breaths here. Okay, we come to a seated position, maybe using your cushion for your tailbone here if you have a hardwood floor. Option to have your weights with you. So they're by your side here, you can use them. Take the body and lean back, come up, back, come up. Now as you go back, the arms raise and lower. Shoulders or biceps. Not a big arm raise, so we don't want to come way up here. Not for this exercise. And 2. 1. Take it back and hold. Endurance. Now your weights can come down. Just a few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the weights together, come up. I'm holding them right at my chest with some bend in the elbows. Lean back any amount. Slowly twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Come back center. Twist to the left. So we're staying hinged back and just rotating the spine along its axis. Without weights is fine. Nice range of motion. 2 more each direction. 1 more each side. Come back to the middle and sit straight up. Relax your weights down. Bring your arms out in front, tip your body back, extend your right leg straight out, and we go lift and lower. Now, if you need some help for your abdominals, you can put your hands or even your elbows behind you here, but I want you to use your core as much as you can. Point your toe if you can and keep your leg nice and straight. Lift, lower. Abdominals are engaged. Now come halfway up, stop. Do tiny lifts, up, down, up, down, up, down. Endurance for your core, for your quadricep, and mental endurance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, let that leg stay straight. Open out the opposite knee and reach forward. Take a breath. Inhale, come back up. Switch feet. Right knee is bent, left leg is straightened. We lean back any amount. You can use your hands, or you can even hold around this knee to help your core. And we lift, lower, lift, lower. Straighten that leg as much as you possibly can. Stay neutral spine here. Everything's really engaged. Small lifts about mid-range. Up, down, up, down. Make your leg as long as you can make it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg, come up. Let your knee open and reach through. A little stretch for the hamstring and your lower back. All right, last exercise seated is a seated bicycle. Both knees are bent. We lean back a little bit. Hands can come right to your shoulders as we twist to the right. Pick up your right knee toward your left elbow. Twist to the left, pick up your left knee. Any pace you want to go. Now this is just a suggestion with your arms. You can reach one hand across, or you can put one hand behind you to help support your body. Rotate, rotate. 4 more each direction. I feel that core endurance. 2, 1, and 1. Come up, let both knees open, and reach through. Ooh, challenging. All right, we have our hand weights with us as we're going to roll down onto our backs. Again, I still have my 3s, but you can choose what works best for your body today, or even no weights at all. Arms are straight up. Your feet can stay on the mat, or your knees can come into tabletop. Press that lower back, compress it into your mat. Single leg extension, right leg goes out. Bring it in. Left leg goes out. So if your feet are on the mat, looks like this. Right leg goes out. Left leg goes out. So for now, the weights are just straight up. The palms are facing in towards one another. So this is going to be a reverse spinal balance done upside down. So as the right leg goes out, the left arm goes long toward the top of your head, and then we bring it back in. Left leg, right arm, opposition. And your core stays really stable. So the opposite limbs are still, no movement, just like you're kneeling in tabletop. Take this at a pace that works good for your body. And let's hang in there about another 30 seconds. You can take the arms out of the equation or set your weights down. Breathe. A lot of core stability here. 15 seconds. Here's your last one. And then lower your feet down. Take your arms and slowly open them out in a chest fly. Open. Close all the way in. So we're just checking to see if your weights are okay for this chest exercise. Then your knees can come to tabletop for more core work. Another option, if your feet are on the mat, is you can lift your hips up into a little baby bridge and open. I want you to decide which one you'd like to challenge yourself with today. And let's open those arms out nice and long and stop. Little small lifts, up and down, up and down. So we're staying way to the outside of this exercise. If your weights are too heavy, really bend your elbows. Make it more of a chest press. Feel the chest firing, those pec muscles. Nice and stable through the core muscles. Just a few more to finish this. Nice endurance. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your arms all the way up. Relax your feet down. Bend your elbows and let the weights go right next to your ears on either side. Your elbows are pointing up to the ceiling. And then straighten your arms up. Bend your elbows. Straighten up. So same option. Your feet can be on the floor. Your knees can be in tabletop. Or you can come into bridge. And we're down. And up. Keep going. Just checking a message that might be from one of you guys. Nope, we're good. All right, try to find somewhere along the halfway position and do smaller movements right in here. Small triceps. Compress that lower back down if you're in tabletop. Squeeze your glutes if you're up in bridge. Upper arms are still. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the arms all the way up to straight. And relax. Lower your weights down to the mat. Let's hug knees into chest. Squeeze that lower back down to the floor. You can rock a little bit side to side. And we've got oblique work here. So place your elbows down onto the floor so you've secured your shoulders. Bring your knees up toward table and let your knees drop over to one side, any amount. Keep both shoulders down. Then bring those knees back up through the middle. Drop them slowly to the other side. And come up. So if this bothers your low back, you can place your feet on the floor and just drop your knees here. It's great. It's a wonderful exercise to do. Also in tabletop, you can let your heels drop down a little. This makes the exercise a little easier. So the more of your legs that are up, the longer the lever is in this exercise, making it more challenging. Let's do 30 seconds here, slow and mindful. And you kind of get a little bit of a lower back massage here while you're doing this exercise too. So that's your bonus. I like to refer to it as a gift with a purchase. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Little freebie, buy one, get one free. 15 seconds. And that's what makes our workouts efficient, right? When we can work on more than one thing at a time. Let's go one more each side. And then hug your right knee in toward you. You can hold on to it. Let your left leg go down. Now, if you're feeling like it's time for you to relax, I just want you to stay here. If you're feeling like you want a little bit more work for your core, keep your knee where it is, and we'll do some abdominal crunches. We lift up and down, up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your head, extend your leg up, stretch your hamstring. You can use your yoga strap, placing it under the bottom of your foot. And again, I'm going to give you a couple of options. So if you're feeling like you're done working your abs, I want you just to stay here and stretch and stretch and stretch. If you want to work your abdominals a little bit more, we're going to do that through a breath technique. So hold on to your leg, curl your head and shoulders up, look down at your abdominals, and each time you exhale, I want you to push your belly down toward the floor. So we go. Push the belly down, down. Exhale. 5 more breaths. 5, 4, and then relax your head and lower that right leg down to the mat. Bring your left knee up into your chest. Hold. If you're choosing to stretch, just stay here. For abdominal work, you have 10 crunches. Up and down. Five more. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Extend your leg up. You can use your yoga strap and stretch, or just hold behind your leg. Then you can stay with flexibility. I love choices. Or walk your hands up, look at your belly, and exhale and pull your belly down. Exhale, exhale. Breathe 6 times. 5, 3, 2, and 1. And relax down. Good. Roll yourself up to seated. Come to a nice, comfortable seated position. Now, if you have your yoga strap with you, this is going to be nice as we work some flexibility of the shoulders. So take your yoga strap in your right hand, reach it up, and then bend your elbow as far as you can and dangle it behind your back. With your right hand, turn your palm to face the back, reach behind you and grab your strap. Then walk your fingertips together as closely as you can and really lengthen your spine upward. So we're getting a tricep stretch on the right arm, a shoulder stretch on the left. To increase that a little bit, side bend over toward the left knee. So we're opening up the right side waist. Let's take 3 breaths here. Come back up. Keep that bind and lean forward. Now, if you've got your yoga strap, sometimes what happens when you do that is it increases the stretch in the left shoulder. So make sure that feels okay. Inhale to come back up. Release the bottom arm first carefully so it's not to strain your shoulder. And then release the right arm. Let's pass that yoga strap to the left hand. Reach it up. Dangle it behind your back. Or without the strap, you're just reaching back like you're doing the back scratch stretch. Right arm reaches behind. We find the yoga strap and start inchworming the fingers as close together on the strap as you can. Lengthen your spine so you're not sitting hunched, really tall. An option to add a side bend over to the right. It's interesting, my left tricep is a lot tighter and more tender today. That's an interesting thing. It's always fun to notice those things that are different on a daily basis. Let's come back up. And then option to take it forward any amount. Now it's increasing the stretch in your bottom arm. Two more breaths. And come up. Carefully release the bottom arm first, and then the top arm. So without your strap first, I want you to make a really big arm circle. Come forward, go all the way around into the back, then reverse that from the back, come around to the front. You can do that without your yoga strap, or you can increase the length of it any amount so that you can actually use the strap to go through that range of motion all the way around and back. So again, without the strap, open, come behind you, or with the yoga strap, any length, any distance apart. Let's do one more. Very carefully. And relax those arms. Let's shift over into mermaid. So bring your left foot over to the side. We'll take a twist here. Reach the left arm up and then rotate and reach under as far as you can and hold 3 breaths. Look back behind you over that shoulder. And then open it back up. Then lift yourself up and take your upper body forward over the bent front knee and drop down into a hip stretch. Inhale, come back up. Swap your legs the other direction, so your left foot is in front, the right foot is to the side. Inhale, reach. Rotate as far as you can. Reach underneath and look behind you. 3 breaths. Inhale, reach up and rise. Take that upper body forward over the front leg. Stretch your hip. This is a modified pigeon pose. And rise up. Shift into a downward dog. So bring your hands on the mat. Come up towards your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. Drop your heels down. Stretch your calves. And start to walk either hands towards your feet or feet towards your hands. Come into forward bend. Roll your spine up to realign into a standing position. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale. Great job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll hit our record button off, and if you can stay for a couple of seconds, that would be great. If not, I will see you next time online.